Hello, my name is Andrew Wagner, and I'd like to show you the project that I've been working on for CS-6460 Educational Technology. My project has undertaken the development track, and as such, it is an educational video game whose goal is to teach fundamental programming skills to children. I had a couple goals for my game, the first of which is that the game needed to be fun. So many educational video games are just simply not fun, and I wanted to create something that would actually engage children and get them to come back and play again and again. So Project Overflow seeks to enhance the inherent fun of programming by providing opportunities for creative experimentation. The second goal I had was to encourage learning through playful exploration. And as you'll see in a minute, the game generates a random world every time you play, so you'll always have something new and fresh to play where you can explore and discover new things. A couple technical notes are that the video game was made with the Unity game engine and has currently been deployed as an opt-in beta on the Google Play Store. And you can find a link below in the description if you wish to opt in and try the game yourself. So with that, here is Project Overflow. Alright, we come to the main screen here, and you can see I have a new game button. I'll go ahead and click that, and that will generate my new world. So here's my character I can control, move him around a little bit. It's just a little guy with a sword. One quick note is that I'm running this on my computer inside of the editor itself, and for some strange reason the animations for the walk cycle and all that just don't work here, but on the Android app they work just fine. Anyway, I can come around here and you see these floating blue things. These are bytes. Bytes are an in-game currency of sorts in the game. You can go and collect it, and you can see my counter just increased to 50, and I can use this to unlock gadgets. One such gadget is this hand light right here. If I walk up close to this hand light, you can see this unlock button becomes enabled, and it costs 50 bytes to unlock it. So I'll go ahead and click that, unlock it, and when I unlock it, the hack button becomes enabled. If I click the hack button, this brings up the programming part of the game. As you can see on the right hand side, there are a bunch of operations and values and things like that. And on the left hand side is this section for instructions. And what you do is you pull operations from the right over to the left and place your instructions. So this gadget is a hand light, and it can turn on or off. So if I go ahead and drag, turn on, and drop it, this is my one instruction for my current program. And as you can see, the test button became enabled. I can click that, see that it works, great, close it. And if I close this editor, boom, the light comes on. I can pick it up and walk around and do some fun stuff. I can also turn it off. When I close that, you can see it turned off. It's not on. You can also rearrange in order instructions. So if I come in here and turn it on, these two are actually kind of conflicting instructions, turn off, turn on. What should it do? Well, the last thing in the list is going to be the last state of the gadget, so it's going to be on. Conversely, I could drag this up, and off is the last state, so it'll be off. If I want to get rid of instruction, I just drag it to the right, and it gets rid of it. Now this when operation, if I pull it in and drop it, will create this template. This when operation is analogous to an if-else condition. And so it reads when value 1 is less than value 2, do one operation, otherwise do some other operation. So let's go ahead and just do something here. Let's just say when 1 is less than 2, which it always is, turn on, otherwise turn off. Now you can see the test button became enabled even when I only had one instruction here for turn on. And that's because minimally you only need to have something in the first when part. I can test that, it's fine. If I want to have it do something in the else condition, I can drop and have it do something in the else condition. So if I close that, you see it turned on. Great. I can also change this condition from less than to greater than, equals, less than or equal, greater than or equal, or not equal. If I do greater than, well, it should turn off, right? Yep, and it did. If I change it to not equal, it'll turn back on again. go ahead and get rid of this real quick, and also show you this little guy over here. This green slime is an enemy. If I get close to him, he's going to come and attack me, and he'll chase me away. Fortunately, he's pretty slow and pretty weak, but if he attacks me, my health will start going down. So I'll go ahead and attack him, and he'll die pretty quickly and stay dead. Now, after 10 seconds, my health will start regenerating, and I'll be okay. I can pick up my light and keep looking around. Now, what's interesting about having this light here? Well, as you might be able to tell, it's slowly getting darker. These shadows are getting longer, and soon the sun's going to set, and it's going to be pitch black. And the light is how you can keep on exploring even when it's pitch black. So, another feature you can have here is you can pause it in the in-game menu, resume. You can also save and exit the game. Saving is a full save of the entire world, including any of the program states that you have on any of your gadgets. You can program multiple gadgets at a time, and they will retain that when you come back in. I'm not going to save it here because I've already saved a example world that was already randomly generated nicely for me, so I'm going to go and demonstrate that now by closing the game. And I'm going to hack this editor real quick so that instead of having 12 minutes for a full day cycle, it's only going to be 1 minute. And this will make the day go really fast. I'll pop back in here and load the game. And as you can see, the sun is moving crazy fast, so I'm going to quickly come over here to my hand light. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to hack it. And then I'm going to do something fun here. So, as you may have noticed, the time, once it passes 12 here, it keeps on counting because this is in military time. This was just a convenience for programming's sake, but being in military time, if I want to do some expression against the current time, I've got this pre-canned current time variable and all these other values here from 0 to 23 to accommodate that 24-hour cycle. So if I go ahead and take current time, and if I say if current time is greater than 1600, turn on my flashlight, because I'd like it to be on during the night. Otherwise, turn off. You can test it. It looks like it works good. Close it. And here comes 1600, and it didn't turn on. Let me pause it real quick. Well, why didn't it turn on? Well, that's because even though the expression said greater than 16, the resolution is hours, not minutes. So it really needs to be 1700 for my current expression to work. So what I really should have done is I really should have said greater than or equal to 16. Now let's go ahead and put in 1800 now that the time is advanced. And we'll see as soon as 1800 comes, turns right on. Don't have to wait till 1900. All right, well, that's great. I'll pick it up. And I can keep on exploring. Go over here and grab some bites. See what else is over here in the world. And let's see here. Oh, well, the time just went away. Or the light went away. Well, what happened here? Let's take a look. So it looks like we only coded this condition to handle for the time, thinking that it never would loop over. Well, as it got to be midnight and the clock reset, started at 0, it turned off. So let's fix that. And we can fix that by nesting operations. Any of these purple operations can hold any other operation, so you can nest to your heart's content, and you can also pull them off and get rid of them individually. So with the second condition here, let's go ahead and drop the time, and let's say when the time is less than 7 o'clock in the morning, we want to have our hand light still on. And when it's daytime, it'll be off. Test, good. Close it, all right, we've got our light back. And we can keep on exploring over here. There's a monster. I can see him, he's gonna chase me. This one's faster and tougher monster. A fun thing that I can do here is if we go ahead and get rid of that, there's this enemy distance variable. Let's go ahead and play with that one. Let's say if the distance of an enemy is less than 10, turn on. Otherwise, turn off. And we can use this as effectively some kind of a proximity warning. So if I get too close, the light turns on and warns me that I'm close to an enemy. I can also put this on steroids here and make it 23. This gives me very large distances of warning, which is really great when it's very dark. All right, then the final thing here, I'll let this guy come and attack me completely, and he'll die, and that ends this game, and I can exit and reload my game, or just quit the game altogether. So with that, that is Project Overflow. Thank you so much for watching.